Tonight, we're bringing you a new series called The State of Hate in Florida. For months, ABC Action News has been working with teams from around the state, digging into the growing threat of the white supremacy movement in Florida. In part one of the series, I-Team reporter Adam Walser turned to experts and community leaders for their thoughts on how to cover this topic in a sensitive and ethical way.
A demonstration by neo-Nazis turns violent. Swastikas displayed outside the Tampa Convention Center. Hateful flyers scattered in local neighborhoods. Just a few recent examples of anti-Semitic incidents in Florida, which the Anti-Defamation League says rose 50% last year. Jonathan Ellis of the Tampa Jewish Community Relations Council says the growing visibility of hate symbols is a concern.
Some people, I think, look at it and assume it's a nuisance, that, this is free speech, I'll tolerate it. I think other people will occasionally have a very visceral reaction. They look at this as really, a threat to them, as a personal or property threat. They look at it leading to violence.
Ellis believes the news media should responsibly cover the rise of hate groups in our community because he thinks it's important for people to know.
I don't think you can have a rise of Nazi activity or white supremacist activity without the news actually covering it and looking into it.
Hillsborough County NAACP President Yvette Lewis agrees.
The message needs to be out there that there are people like this in America, USA, in America, that hate people because of the color of their skin, that hate people because of their religion.
Racist phone calls and hate mail to her organization are on the rise. She fears violence may follow, citing an uptick in racially motivated mass shootings.
Honestly, I fear my life. I fear my family's life.
In preparing for our State of Hate series into the growth of white supremacy in the state of Florida, we turn to the experts here at the Poynter Institute in St. Petersburg, a journalism think tank, for guidance as to what we should include in our coverage and what we should not.
They're becoming much more visible, and they are seeking attention.
Kelly McBride says events like the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, and the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol helped catapult the white supremacist movement onto the national stage. McBride started her career covering white supremacy groups decades ago.
When I was a young police reporter in North Idaho, I thought the spectacle was the type of coverage that I was supposed to provide. I thought, yes, take pictures of the burning cross and the guy's goose stepping down some dirt driveway in rural Idaho and put it all over the front page of the paper and make people aware that these people existed. And now I realize that that didn't do any good at all.
She says by providing that front page coverage, she inadvertently helped fringe groups recruit new members. McBride now believes journalists should report that these groups exist and pose potential danger, but she says media organizations shouldn't name specific groups or individuals. And she also says the public should be aware that some of these groups are becoming more visible with the intention of provoking confrontations and getting media attention.
The more information you can give people about their strategy, the more equipped people will be to combat that strategy.
ABC Action News is trying to strike a balance between the public's right to know and the belief that coverage will help grow white supremacy groups. After multiple internal conversations, here's what we've come up with. We are reporting about their strategies, including provoking confrontations at demonstrations, so the public can avoid falling into these traps. We are not naming specific groups or individuals whenever possible to avoid giving them a recruiting platform. And you'll be seeing lots of blurred video since we've decided not to show hate symbols on flags, clothing, flyers, or tattoos. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll dig deeper into what's behind the rise of white supremacy, why you should pay attention, and how some are fighting back. I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser with photographer Matt McGlashan taking action for you.